Alright, you lot. Put down your controller, stop pretending your backlog ain't judging you, and listen up. This ain't your average games roundup. This is a bloody public service announcement for gamers who are tired of downloading digital disappointment. Every week these corpos fling free games at us like they're doing us a favour, when half it's shovelware, nostalgia bait, or some critically acclaimed indie darling that controls like a Tesco trolley in a car park. FOMO's got people claiming everything like it's gold dust. But let's be honest, most of these freebies feel like Steam's lost property bin. You know it's bad when you scroll past game and think, wait, didn't I uninstall this crap last year? So grab a brew, brace for impact, and let's sort hidden gems from steaming bollocks. This week's free game offerings? Let's just say, you're gonna need sarcasm goggles. Let's bloody go. Right then, let's wade into Epic's latest generous offerings like it's a yard sale outside Blockbuster in 2006. Oh look, River City Girls. Another retro-style beat-em-up clinging to glory days of 16-bit side-scrollers like your uncle clings to his mullet and Mega Drive. I haven't played it, but it's got that punchy pixel art flair and co-op chaos that might be a laugh if you've got a mate and low standards. Straight into maybe if I'm bored or drunk pile. Claimed it, obviously. Like every other digital order, I'll never boot it. Ah, yeah, Arcadeageddon. Not a spelling mistake, just a multiplayer roguelike trying so hard to be relevant it's skiing out 5,000 in-game art coins like a dodgy casino. Explore biomes. Play minigames. Fight bosses. Translation, we threw everything at wall and hope something stuck. You can almost hear devs screaming, "Please, someone, anyone, play our game." Smells like a last gasp before servers go dark. Idle Champions at Forgotten Realms. A Stallion Pack. Free stuff for a free game. Yay! Log in, get $100 worth of shiny digital tat you'll never use. If your idea of fun is watching numbers go up while doing no, congrats. You've just been recruited by wizards at Course Marketing Department. I'll pass. I've already got actual Forgotten Realms in my Steam library, thank you very much. Final verdict? Epic's tossing scraps this week. One maybe playable gem, 2 digital panhandlers waving loot chests in your face like carnival barkers. But hey, it's technically free, just like that mouldy toaster someone left on your doorstep. Right, moving on to Prime Gaming, where Jeff Bezos tosses games at us like he's trying to distract us from the fact that we're paying for next day delivery on regrets. Dread Art 2 on Amazon Games app. Right off bat, Dread Art 2, third-person horror trip through Indonesian ghost stories, starring a high schooler with ghost vision. Now that sounds like my kind of weird. Creepy, culturally fresh, and not completely up its own ass with jump scares. Visuals, not bad. Story, intriguing. Verdict, claimed it, downloaded it. Will I play it? Maybe. But it's definitely not going in bin yet. Endless Space Definitive Edition on Amazon Games app. Turn-based 4X strategy. Nope, so hard I nearly pulled a muscle. I've got limited hours left on this spinning rock and I'm not wasting micromanaging galactic spreadsheets. If I wanted slow, confusing and full of unnecessary numbers, I'd read terms and conditions or a Ubisoft launcher. God's Trigger by Godcode. Oh god, God's Trigger again. Fast-paced, twin-stick ultraviolence where an angel and demon tag-team apocalypse like a B-movie fever dream. It looks like someone tried to clone Hotline Miami while chugging Monster and crying into a Bible. I already own it, so it must have been free for. Probably for a reason. Here, at God Code on screen. First to claim it wins. Absolutely no but mild disappointment. New York Mysteries, Power of Art. Legacy Games Code. Legacy Games, eh? Home and Mum's first PC game energy. This one's about a woman, some paintings, and a mystical plot twist so bland it makes Scooby-Doo look like Witcher. Pass. Hard pass. Send it back to 2004 where it belongs. Projection, First Light, Amazon Games app. This one's all shadow puppet, mythological journey, and emotional narrative. Translation, platforming with feelings. Look, I'm all for a good story, but if I wanted to feel something, I'd go outside and talk to people. Next. Faraway Director's Cut, Amazon Games app. Tribute to Myst. Yep, another one of those slow motion brain teasers dressed up like a deep adventure. Perfect if you're stuck on a desert island with no Wi-Fi and a head injury. Not awful, but not exactly screaming, play me. I'll add it to maybe if I lose a bet folder. Final verdict, Prime serving up a rate mixed grill this week. 1 horror title worth a look, 1 repeat code giveaway, and 4 others that either bore, confuse, or emotionally manipulate you. At this point, Bezos might as well send us vouchers for pain. Game Pass this week is doing what Game Pass does best. Let's see what's worth your time, and what's about as appealing as another Cortana monologue. Here we bloody go again. Wargroove. Pixel art, turn-based strategy, cutesy animations of a brutal war crimes. It's advanced wars for hipsters. Now with tiered groove abilities, which sounds like a dodgy dance class at your local community centre. Look, I get appeal, but it's turn-based, so I'm already out. You might love it. I'll be over here doing literally hotels. Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Ultimate Edition. Oh, great. Diablo 3. Remember when this were Blizzard's biggest punch before they started swinging wildly into lawsuits and live service hellscapes? It's fine, it's polished, it's Diablo. You click, loot falls out, rinse, repeat. Pray for dopamine. I know people who swear by this game like it cured their insomnia, but I'm just not one of them. Install it if you've never played it, uninstall it when crime burns your soul. South of Midnight. Now this one got me attention. Deep South folklore, creepy creatures, and a story that don't look like it were written by ChatGPT on sedatives. Compulsion Games might have finally pulled their finger out. I'm installing it. It better not break me heart. If it turns into a walk slowly and cry simulator, I'm uninstalling mid-cutscene. Commandos Origins. Witness beginning at Elite World War II Force. And I'm asleep. Mealtime Tactics fans, this is your moment. For me, it's another slow crawl nostalgia-fueled reboot that I'm not emotionally equipped to care about. Also, if you can't stealth past first level, the game punishes you harder than a Souls boss with a sniper rifle. Hard pass. Blueprints. Everyone and their nan is frothing over blueprints. Shifting corridors, puzzle strategy, narrative mystery. Sounds like Control had one night stand with Returnal in an IKEA. I'll be honest, I don't get hype from trailers, but apparently it slaps once you're in. So fine, I'll try it. If it actually turns out to beat Game of the Year, I'll apologise next week. Maybe. Final verdict, Game Pass this week is a real mood swing. Couple of strong contenders, few turn-based cures for insomnia, and blueprints dangling promise of greatness like a carrot on a string. As usual, there's some here, but if you're looking for consistent bangers, good luck. Right, PlayStation Plus is up, and surprisingly, it's not a total piss take this week. Blueprints. Yeah, Sony lads, you get blueprints too. Day 1 drop. That's not sarcasm, that's bloody miracle. Enjoy it while you can before they remember how to ruin good things with time trials, deluxe editions and pre-order horse armour. Same as I said earlier, looks weird, sounds overhyped, but might just be brilliant. We'll find out together. Or rage uninstall together. Either way. Fun. EA Sports PGA Tour. Golf. That's it. Golf. EA says it's exclusive home at majors, which means they're paid to lock down digital grass. Features pure strike mechanics and real-world shot link tech, which sounds impressive until you realise you're still swinging a stick at a ball like a pensioner in khakis. I played old PGA games back in the 90s, and sure, there's a chill vibe here. If you want something relaxing, something peaceful, you know, exact opposite of everything Call of Duty is, then yeah, tee it up and zone out. Final verdict? Honestly, this week's PS Plus lineup ain't half bad. Blueprints drops in like a surprise guest at a funeral. Interesting, confusing, possibly brilliant. And golf? Well, sometimes you just want to pretend outside world doesn't exist. Props to Sony for not giving us a 3-year-old Ubisoft title again. Baby steps. And there you have it, folks. This week's free games. Served hot and sarcastic just where you like it. Or a gem here, surprise it there, and enough half-assed shovelware to crash Steam Deck from pure embarrassment. Remember, this ain't just about claiming free games. It's about dodging digital scams dressed as generosity. It's about standing in flames at industry bullshit and yelling, "I'm not downloading that crap again, you corporate knobgoblins." Join Discord, follow on X, check out channel memberships. All links are in the description. Smash that like button, hit subscribe and leave your comments and questions below. It might just feature on my channel. I'll see you next time, you magnificent.